You said it. And now, nope, still no start icon. You know, I started to get used to this island. It's really like 10 hyenas, isn't it? Alright, let's see here. Not Taliesin, nor need port. Where are we supposed to go? Maybe. Lionel Island, okay. Let's see if we can find that. Oh, here we go. How did I miss that? Ooh, into the very top right. No kidding. A small dock in the remote and unpopulated region of Endgand. Minimally outfitted and intended for use only in emergencies. Okay. At least they have that as an option. Even though they probably next to never use it.
We're coming up on Lionel Island.
So much for the ghost ships.
Should we expect another welcome party waiting for us again?
No. I had the Bloodwings spread a rumor that we were raiding an Abbey compound far, far from here.
As far as plans go, that's better than nothing.
All this cloak and dagger. Give me a good old frontal assault any day.
First mate, sir. There's a ship drifting ahead of us.
A ghost ship?
It's an Abbey ship. Their flag. It's a distress signal.
Understood. Commence approach.
Are you actually going to help an enemy ship?
A ship signaling distress has neither allies nor enemies. That's a code all seafarers abide by.
It's an obvious trap.
Not even pirates would use a distress signal for a surprise attack. Of course, after we rescue a ship, we still strip them of everything they've got.
Anyway, if it's a trap, we'll kill everyone on board. Simple.
A waste of time if you ask me.
Just make sure that you still have people on board. Okay then.
Is this... the Corsair Scourge?
Benwick, do we still have any Salatoma left?
Yes, sir. If this is their full crew, we should have enough on board to treat them.
Now that you mention it, don't Abbey ships usually have a bigger crew?
These were all who were aboard when I hijacked the ship and made them set sail.
Teresa?
I knew I was being reckless, but I never expected we'd run afoul of the Corsair Scourge. But you know, I'm glad we did, since it brought me to you.
You seriously plan to fight in that condition?
No. I know you've won this one. Use me as you will.
Use you?
Don't bother asking. It's a trap.
Lionel Island is where you'll find Dees. Aetherian. My brother Oscar is guarding over it.
We can handle him just fine.
You should know that Oscar's acquired a powerful new art. Its formula developed by Lord Melchior. The art heightens a Malak's power far beyond its normal limits. The effect is incredible. Normal arts don't even compare. Even were you to win, you wouldn't come away unscathed.
Why are you telling us this?
The art is still untested and imperfect. There's no guarantee its caster will survive the effects. I don't want anything to happen to Oscar. If I'm your hostage, Oscar won't move against you. This will afford you a window to snatch the Therian and make your escape.
You're willing to betray the Abbey?
There's nothing in this world that could ever replace Oscar.
Sound familiar?
I know you can't trust me, so don't give me your medicine. I'll place my life in your hands. Just save Oscar.
Teresa!
For the love of... Give her the cells,
If true,
Palma!
this information will be of use to us. For now, let's bring her aboard and give her the medicine.
Thank you, Velvet. Even if it's a selfish act, it's gonna help. This is worthwhile to be risked.
So, you're going to believe her story?
An art that boosts a Malak's power far beyond its normal limits. Sounds like we might be in for a real fight.
And she said that Melchior developed it too.
Maybe this explains why he was so intent on acquiring that Siegfried relic.
If this is all true, a frontal assault might not be the best idea.
But why do you think Teresa is willing to go so far to protect Oscar?
Oscar is the second son of the Dragonia family, aristocrats with ancestral ties to the Asgard royal lineage. From what I understand, he was sent to the Abbey in the hopes of strengthening his family's ties to the group.
For the good of the bloodline. Happens all the time.
Teresa followed him to the Abbey, where she's been his constant savior, even if she's kept it from him.
So she's another noble too. Could have had an easy life if she just kept in her place.
No, Teresa was conceived, outside of formal matrimony, and her mother was not of what you'd call high-standing.
It happens more often than you might think. My mother died, and my father's wife never cared for me. So I merely served the Dragonia family as a maid. Those were dark, lonely times for me. But Oscar was the only one who called me his sister, and embraced me as family. Does a sister need any other reason to want to save her brother?
So you're back on your feet.
My sincere thanks for the medicine.
I can't use you as a hostage if you're dead. Where's the Therian?
Ahead through the Baird Marsh are the ruins of an ancient kingdom. There you'll find the Earth Pulse Point, along with Oscar.
What happened to number 1?
Lord Artorius took number 1 away from me. As it stands, I'm without the powers of an exorcist.
Meaning no threat.
As such, whether I live or die is for you people to decide. Once Oscar is safe, you can do whatever you like to me.
We'll do as you wish. All of it.
Just like that, the Lionel Wharf,
I
the
know
Frontier
you know
Islands.
this, Fee, but don't let your guard down for 1 second.
I won't.
Always a good idea. And now I probably should actually create a save file since, you know, the last save was a quick save, which I cannot show off because, well, quick save. You can't override that with this sort of thing. And it's hard to explain. Let's see here. The renewed Warside Village. Back when we before met Grimoire. Oh well. It's just a memory now.
I'll send a Sylph J if anything comes up here. Have a safe trip.
Thanks.
Still, why would the Abbey build anything all the way out here?
Teresa, what do you know?
This island may be uninhabited now, but judging from the ruins, we can tell that civilization has flourished and fallen here many times. This island lies at a focal point of air and sea currents, as well as the flow of the Earth Pulse. That means that malevolence gathers here too.
Is that why civilization has risen and fallen here before?
It is. Furthermore, the malevolence of those long-dead people still lingers here, lost and unfading.
Even after so long?
The more they prospered, the greater the loss of life.
Normally, this sort of thing could not be ignored. The malevolence here should have been dealt with in haste.
But because the Abbey is scheming to resurrect Inominat, there's no way they'd want to waste such a bounty. Bursting with malevolent juiciness, and no meddlesome people around to cause trouble. There couldn't be a more perfect spot.
If there's one place they'd put a Therian, It's here.
There you go. The one good spot for us.
This is an Abbey encampment. No one's stationed here now, but it's well maintained.
From what I could gather, it will be approximately 10 days before the next patrol stops by.
That's more than enough time to find the Therian and get it off the Earth Pulse.
We can rest here too. No need to rush things. We'll find the Therian, but let's do it right.
Right. And while we're here, let's see what the shop has in store for us. You want supplies? I want some coin. I won't even let this I won't let even the skipper bilk on me. If you say so. All divide has damage received by a friend and foe in battle. Use again to end the effect. It's... Jeez, that is a lot. How can I... 15. I'd be wasting all my money, though. Do I really want to do that? I honestly don't think I want to do that. I probably wouldn't even use it in battle, then, as well. Oh yeah, also forgot. The Sarge selling Grave Gel back in, Man, I already forgot the place. Our last location, where, the other town besides a ball. So, I've already been grabbing that. This could be very helpful. In fact, I'm gonna go buy 2 more of these, as well as 2 more peach gel and 1 more apple gel. There we go. Perfecto. As for this stuff, I'm gonna buy 10 of these, because why not? And maybe 10 of these, and 10 of these. Unfortunately, I don't think we have any recipes to use them for, so kinda out of luck. As for this stuff, nothing that's too purely increasing. Maybe later we'll collect more stuff to make a lot of this worthwhile. But again, until then, let's just leave things as they are. I kind of like the equipment we're using as it is. Oh yeah, and don't forget the cat's box. I saw this during the first thing. And of course, has absolutely nothing. Go frickin' figure, the cats have nothing!
Teresa, it's been a while.
We haven't seen each other since the throne. But that doesn't seem like so long ago to me. Not when I keep hearing so much about you. Eleanor Hume, the traitor.
What of the Corsair Scourge?
Nothing to worry about. I've had my dose of Salatoma.
Was it as bad as you remembered it? Brings you back to when you were an initiate, doesn't it?
Why did you betray us, Eleanor? When the Abbey made you a patrolling inspector, they placed great responsibility upon you. Oscar should have been the one to take on that role. He had already been selected for it. But you wanted it so very badly, and that sweet, naive man that he is, he let you take it.
I had no idea. Oscar had already been chosen?
Yes, and after he passed on it, he was stationed on that dangerous island where he sustained that awful wound. And now, you accompany the monster that nearly killed him. I feel I have a right to some answers.
My desire to save humanity has not changed. I have simply found a path different from the Abbey's.
I don't find that answer acceptable.
I didn't think that you would. I know very well that you offer no compromises when it comes to Oscar.
You're right. I don't. Be sure to inform your new friends of that fact. In order for me to protect Oscar, I'm going to need you all to trust me. That's all I have to say to you.
I understand.
Huh. Not even letting her in on the whole Arterius orders thing. Even though we reveal that to our friends, not gonna bring that to Teresa. Then again, she is kind of in the middle grounds. We don't know if she actually really is a secret person or something. Who knows? Maybe she will betray us once Oscar's back alive. I thought this would be automatic.
I heard that they use this island to hold exiled prisoners. Just looking at this place depresses me. I hate it here.
We can't go carelessly wandering about. This place is dangerous.
I know. Still, from the looks of those ruins, there used to be one impressive civilization here. I can practically taste the hidden treasure.
The punishment for tomb raiding is quite strict, you know.
Think I'd be a pirate if I was afraid of the Abbey?
I won't stop you from looking for loot. But if you get into trouble, don't expect us to save you. Got it?
Aye, aye, sir.
Actually, now that you mention it, is this the same place as... Well, let's go ahead and see. Baird Marsh. I think it is. I think this was the other place from the demo. The battle segment of the demo. Where your job was to fight a code red demon here. Yeah, I think this is. Because you have the blue tentacle trees, and that thing that looks a lot like a monster from Final Fantasy 13, but I don't remember its name, so I'll look there. Ooh, hello, I see something new here. I guess it's puzzle solving time. Again. That ought to do something. Question is, what did it do? Oh, also... what? Activated thing by... my. So what's the point? I think it should all encompass everything, just putting it out there. Hi, Therian, bye, Therian. I'd like to be on my way now, thank you very much. Yeah, definitely, this place is looking a lot like it. And if I'm guessing right... Golems! I knew it! And then we got ourselves some Malak octopi. And I think that's all she wrote at the moment. Now then. Are we actually going to... Yes! Haven't done that in a long time. Ooh, and there's a new thing. A wind emblem. How does this one work? Oh, okay. Not fitting. Switches between Earth and itself. I guess it makes sense. Earth and wind tend to be the biggest enemies. You know, land and sky. Good and evil in some games, depending on how you look at things. You know, just that sort of thing. Seriously, what do these things even do? I'm kind of curious. I see. So it's a matter of hitting the right barrier at the right location. How wonderful. So then if we hit this, I'll turn that back into the wind. If we hit this one right here, that should knock the thing down into the next area, right?